Here with Wesley Fair at Wichita Collegiate. Your junior season's coming to an end here. You're, officially as a junior. So you're a track guy right now, right? How's that going for you this spring, and what are you kind of taking from that into your senior year of football?
Well, running track, it's enjoyable, but I really do it for the speed development, and so I'm really looking to it's running technique and learning how to become faster. I think it's critical for my upcoming season.
Run us through some of your times right now, and some of the jumps and stuff that you've been doing this spring.
Yeah, so I just started high jumping. I'm jumping. I jumped over 6 foot, so that was pretty good. And then I'm also running the 4x1 and the 4x4, and our 4x1 team is really good. I'm anchoring, and we have the second or third fastest time in the state.
Wow.
And then we're gonna throw this 4x4 team together just so we can see how it goes.
Okay. With the last time I talked to you, didn't realize how close you were to committing, and I think it was maybe a week or two later. What went into that decision, and kind of walk me through the phone call that you made to K-State and how excited maybe they were to get you on board?
Yeah, so they were so excited. It was really fun telling them because you could just hear the joy. And what really went into committing so early was the community that K-State has. A lot of my trainers or coaches and people just surrounded by me love K-State, and I could just see the love that that program has for everyone. So.
Who else would you feel like maybe K-State beat out? I mean, who are the other finalists for you that you were really putting some serious thought towards?
I would say definitely all the colleges, especially like Iowa State and KU was really high, and Colorado State, and so those schools were really high on my list.
Okay. How much of an impact did like Will's commitment have, or were you already starting to maybe think about K-State even before he made his decision?
Yeah, so it didn't have much of an impact. I was already like leaning that way, and then whenever Will committed, I knew it was I was ready to commit. So
to join him. How long does your friendship go back? Basketball? Didn't you guys play basketball together? Since how long?
Forever. We played against each other and with each other for basketball and football, and yeah, it's been a long time. So we're really good friends.
With Kansas State, I've talked to you about how Coach Klanderman's talked about any safety spot you can really play, but the more you've kind of dug into them, is there maybe one of the roles that you feel like fits you or that you might be more comfortable in than the other? Of those three, I think they kind of have a free, strong, and then the jack. It's kind of the rover.
I think the more the strong side is more of what I would be capable of, and I think I would fit that role well.
Okay.
Really well.
Have you put your recruiting hat on since you've made your decision? I mean, have you been maybe in the ear of some fellow Wichita guys down here lately?
For sure. I definitely have been. I haven't been bugging them too much just because we have a good friendship, and so I know they're gonna make the best decision for themselves. But I definitely am trying to get them to come over with me.
What's next for you as far as K-State? Like this time last year, you're gearing up for summer camps, trying to get your name out there, show teams that you're worthy of an offer. What changes this summer for you now? Do you still go through camps and stuff like that, or what's new, I guess, for summer?
Yeah, so I'm still gonna go to a couple of camps just to have just so Coach Klanderman can still be coaching me and I can get that work in. But this summer is really about hitting the weight room and getting stronger and faster, and definitely my technique is gonna be big, and so just putting in all the work this summer so I can have a great fall season.
And then have you been able to develop a bond with any of the players? I mean, obviously Will and Camden, your recruits, but are there any players that you're starting to maybe bond with now that they know that you're kind of on board and you're going to be teammates with some of these guys?
Yeah, so not yet. I haven't really reached out to any of them quite yet. But,
Okay. Well, Wesley, any goals coming up for you for the senior year, and maybe any official visit that you have penciled in with K-State yet?
I don't have an official visit. I think they're going to do that during their season, so that would be good.
Any goals for your senior season? I mean, now that the recruiting side is out of the way, where's your focus with Collegiate? Is it state championship or bust kind of thing?
Yeah, I really think we can win a state championship this year. That's been my goal since my freshman year, getting to that level. And so this year in the years past, I've been mainly working on quarterback, and since I've been doing that, but this year I'm really going to try to focus in on my safety just because I know that's where I'm going to be going in the future. And still quarterback is important, but really trying to dominate on the defensive side of the ball.
I was going to ask you about that too. I'm glad you brought it up. How do you feel like quarterback has helped you and translates to the safety spot as well? I mean, are there parts of that position that you feel like coincide with one another?
Yeah, I would definitely say so. Like, one of the biggest things is the leadership aspect of it, and being a quarterback forces you to be a leader and be able to vocalize everything. And so having to do that on the safety side, it just really it really works well. And so also I would say being able to read defenses on quarterback helps me on defense to try to understand what the quarterback is looking at and what he's looking for and how I can like be in the play. And so
Have the coaches been down to see you yet this spring?
They have. Coach Clanderman came down, and he's supposed to come down again this next week.
Okay,
so,
great.
Yeah.
And then any sort of goals maybe from a weight standpoint, whether it's weight room or physical weight, is there kind of a number you want to be at maybe entering your senior season or maybe this time next year when you're about to head to campus?
I would say no. I don't have any real I want to put on 15 pounds or not. I think as long as I'm getting stronger and developing that speed and strength and like explosiveness, then I think I'll be pretty good.